I'm Michelle Shea, and this is your adventure dining guide to nutty veggie couscous with Sasha Cox from Trail Mavens.
I want every woman who comes on a Trail Mavens trip not only to be able to go out on her own, but then to be able to be a maven. You know, the definition of a maven is someone that is an expert in a given area and is looking to teach other people that same skill. So Trail Mavens is about women who have these outdoor skills, but they're not keeping them for themselves. They want to share them with everybody else. The recipe for today is nutty veggie couscous. This is something that I love to do, especially on backpacking trips. And this is something that packs a lot of punch for its size, is healthy, is delicious, and actually doesn't use too much fuel. We got our ingredients all laid out here. So we have some couscous, of course. We have the veggies. I love to use carrots, onions, and zucchini. I have a tiny container of olive oil here. I actually also have some hard cheese. This is Parmesan, which also tends to keep for a couple days in the backcountry. The nuts are actually slightly behind me because they seem to be attracting a lot of bees. So first thing that we have to do is chop up our vegetables. I was inspired to start Trail Mavens a couple of years ago because I noticed that I never went exploring outdoors with my girlfriends, ever. For some reason, I never combined this thing that I loved so much with my favorite people. It was only something that I did with boyfriends, and I was like, what is up with that? That doesn't make any sense. And I also realized that everything that I knew about the outdoors, I learned from men. I never had the opportunity to have like awesome female guides teaching me outdoor skills, and I thought that there should be a space for that.
We need that.
Yeah, exactly. Like if you didn't grow up in an outdoorsy family, like I didn't, and you get to adulthood and nobody ever taught you how to start a fire, how to properly pitch a tent, how to read a trail map, how are you going to learn those things?
From you.
From me, from Trail Mavens, exactly. There we go.
Olive oil in here.
Onions are going to take the longest to cook. I'm going to put those in first. Then the carrots and the zucchini is reasonably quick. So this is basically a two-part meal. So there is the veggie component and there is the couscous component. But we are doing this all in one single pot, as you can see. So that means that we are doing the veggies first. And then once we cook the veggies, we're actually going to put them aside, and then we're going to do the couscous. So I just threw in 10 ounces of water. I'm going to relight this guy. So one of the reasons why I love couscous as a backcountry meal is because all you have to do is bring the water to a boil and then pour the couscous in. You stir it, wait 5 minutes, and then your food is ready to go. It's lightweight and it expands so much. This tiny container, if you remember what it looked like when it was full, that is 3 servings. This is going to be more couscous than Michelle and I can eat together.
I don't know, I'm kind of hungry.
Yeah, you just wait. Our couscous is ready, so I'm going to throw on those vegetables that we just cooked and had put aside. All right, so that's all mixed together. So pretty much all that's left to do is just serve it and then garnish. So this is where that cheese comes in. And then finally, for some extra calories and protein, I'm gonna chop up these mushrooms, add a sprinkle on top, and again, this is some extra flavor, some extra crunch, and also some extra fat and protein.
That's eating good.
Oh, right?
That's awesome.
It's like a hard day on the trail. It's like, vegetables, healthy,
Sasha, thanks so much for coming by. How do we find out more about Trail Mavens?
Yeah, easiest thing to do is head straight to the website, which is trailmavens.com. You can also follow Trail Mavens on Instagram or Twitter or on Facebook.
Perfect. And for this recipe and a lot of other good ones, check it out at adventuredininguide.com. Thank you so much for checking out the series about eating civilized, miles from civilization.
A warning with couscous is that if you eat it and then laugh really hard, you're like really likely for, there's that, but there's also like one piece of couscous like sucking it down.